War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Welcome everyone to the stream. How's everyone doing today? Oh, we got MK Ram. We got Robert Tommy Don McQueen. Very, very welcome. Today we're gonna have a great time. Nothing bad is gonna happen whatsoever. We're gonna help Boone find his wife. I'm assuming she's still alive, right?
Well, actually, just so you know, everyone, hi Baned, says Ramen Time. Just so you know, I did some stuff off stream, but I want to go back and properly do Nelson, and rather, I want Zebo to properly do Nelson. So Zebo, you got to try and save those soldiers. Are you ready?
Am I ready? Well, maybe I can do that if I give them a lot of soda and drugs and stuff like that. That could work.
Nova Queen says, hi, Baned. Hello, Nova Queen.
Oh, yeah, this is gonna go fine. Bannett's definitely not gonna do anything bad to
We're getting
me.
close to Nelson. Any closer, I'm shooting any legionary I see. Hope that's not a problem.
Is that a problem? No, that's not the problem. That's a solution. I'm not ready to attack it. We'll keep our distance. That's not how I want to approach this. You better go your own way for now. I don't know. I think I like the solution here, Bennett.
Go for it then, Zebo. And MK Ram says, hey, Baned. Hello, MK Ram.
Damn right. You and I, we're just a couple of problem solvers.
I like your attitude. Let's go talk to Nelson over here. You need drugs?
Hold up there. This area is locked down by the NCR military until we can dislodge some Legion snakes from Nelson.
The name's Courier 6. The name's Courier 6.
Oh, heck. I've heard of you. Supposed to be a regular hero or something, ain't that right? But maybe you're a little too reputable to get involved in some dirty work for the Republic.
Right. He didn't recognize us last time, but now he knows who we are?
Like I said, I did some stuff off stream.
Oh, my goodness. Are you interested in cracking jokes and getting something done? Yeah!
Well, I'll be damned. Looks like you've got some dirt in you after all. If you had a few dozen doses of Psycho on you, maybe we could pep those weepy troopers into charging down into Nelson and taking back the camp. But since that's not likely, you could help me take out the Legion's trooper hostages.
Alright, Sen. Give the drug, or offer to give the drugs. You see, Psycho is the option.
Why can't we just have Zebo do that?
No, I want you to do it, because you were talking about how messed up it would be for these soldiers to be psychoed up and lose all sense of self-preservation. I got 24 Psycho, 24 Psycho for this guy.
That's the number he wanted. Fine, Bennett. Fine, I'll do it.
All right. I have to admit I wasn't expecting you to say that. I was just joking, but if it makes you feel any better, I'm impressed. So anyway, how about those hostages?
Just joking, I didn't have to give it to him? Oh, thanks a lot, Bennett.
But we did get NCR fame for offering to drug up the NCR soldiers.
Yeah. I don't like what makes us famous with the NCR. Don't you have the authority to command the troopers to go?
I think we already discussed all these things. You can discuss them if you want, but you're ultimately going to say, I'm sorry, I can't help you.
Oh, we are?
Because he wants to shoot the soldiers and we're going to go in and save them.
Right. But we'll still give them the drugs, though.
We don't actually have to give them the drugs. We just offered to give them the drugs.
See.
That's a shame. Well, let me know if you change your mind, or those Legion sons of bitches will be holed up in Nelson for weeks.
Goodbye.
Hey, hold on. Just so you know, if you go down into that camp, one of two things is gonna happen. Either that little head of yours is gonna sail into the Colorado courtesy of a Legion machete, or they're gonna try to make friends with you. And if I find out you're friends with the Legion, I'll put a lump of lead through your skull as soon as you pop it back up over the ridge. Are we clear?
Crystal clear, yes.
MK Ram says, the hat
obliged.
look uncanny on Ranger Milo. Heck, it looks like it's slightly floating on the model.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. Everyone who has these Ranger hats, I don't know, it doesn't seem like it's on their head right, but maybe that's how it works in real life?
So I have the stealth suit MK here so that you can sneak into the camp like a proper Sen would. So go ahead and do that.
Okay, sounds great. Ow.
You're going to sneak in and save the soldiers while Boone starts killing them.
Have you ever wanted to be invisible?
Yes.
We won't go quiet.
Is there something I have to activate?
Stim pack reserves
Oh.
adequate.
No, you automatically have a higher stealth right now.
Okay, very
Medics
nice.
reserves empty.
Oh, well don't we need medics first, Bandit?
No, medics are a drug that makes you not feel pain. What you need are stim packs, which you have.
Well, that's good. That'll actually fix us, not just band-aid the problem.
Yes, medics makes you not feel pain, but you're still gonna bleed out, and stim packs actually heal you.
Right. That's good. That's great. Oh, thank you for throwing things in my face, Ramen Time. I'm trying to concentrate here. Ow. Okay. Let's just quietly get up here. We're hidden. Wait. We need to tell him to do something. Will he remain hidden if we're close to him?
Yes.
Okay. So we don't have to tell him to do anything.
No, but he already told you that if he sees a Legion soldier, he's gonna start shooting.
Well, that ruins my plan, doesn't it?
Maybe, or maybe he's a distraction.
Oh. In that case, wouldn't I want him to tell him to go over there or something?
Don't worry, he's gonna do it no matter what.
Well, I'll trust in Boone's independence here. In his own agency. I trust you, Boone. Don't mess this up.
You see, he wants to pick a fight with the Legion, and you want to sneak around. The two of you can work together to achieve your shared goal.
Exactly. I certainly trust him more than Chad over here throwing things at me while I'm trying to sneak around. Do I have binoculars?
I don't think you have any right now.
I see. Okay, well, that's fine. I'll just sneak around then. No need to look closely at this. It's not like I need glasses or anything.
Check your inventory real quick. You have the Rat Slayer, which has a scope on it.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, let's use that.
Uh-oh.
You stood up and then they saw you.
Just for a moment, I was trying to hit the button to zoom in. I don't. Oh.
Bad guys dealt with.
Thank you, Boone. Wait, did he do that? He doesn't even have his gun out.
He's that good.
He looked at him and it killed him. I think that stare could kill anyone.
He glared at that guard so hard his head exploded.
Man, impressive, Boone. I'm glad I brought you along. Well, we're hidden again because he took out the one guy that saw us. Good job, Boone. All right. Now I can actually see, and this is night vision too. That helps. Where are they? Are they just in the houses right now? Oh, wait, here we go. This one.
So the soldiers you're trying to rescue are up and to the right. Now left, up. There, you see them? To the left.
I don't see the models per se. Oh, there they are. There, I see them now.
That's who you're trying to rescue.
Yes. Send you nerd. How am I a nerd? I'm not even wearing glasses. That's the problem. I can't see. Okay. I'm just gonna go around here.
And check your inventory one more time. So I have 2 stealth boys for you, so you can wear that. It turns you invisible.
Completely invisible. While the stealth suit is just it just helps in that.
Yes, the stealth suit, if you look at your apparel, the stealth suit is plus 20% sneak, plus 1 perception, plus 1 agility, and sneak plus 25. Or I'm sorry, plus 20% sneak speed, and then sneak plus 25. So that makes you sneak faster, and then the stealth boy actually turns you invisible.
Be impressive. You gotta sneak harder, Sin.
Okay. How long does this last?
It lasts like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, something like that.
That's not very long. Well, I should probably activate that when I get closer.
You should activate it now.
Okay, I'll take your word for that. Okay, Use. Oh. Oh my goodness. Even the Pip-Boy became transparent.
Well, yeah, it wouldn't work very well if your Pip-Boy was just a floating thing that everyone could see, or the same thing with your weapons.
Suppose not, no. Okay. But problem is, Boone, you're not invisible.
No, but he's the distraction. He wants to kill them.
Right, okay. If I start walking, they won't hear me, right?
They will. You have to remain hidden.
Okay. Alright. I'm just gonna make my way. I've only got a couple minutes with this, so I want to take the quickest route possible.
Ramatime says, it's Sen's dream come true. He can finally become invisible.
Yes. If only I could do this in real life, that would be so nice.
So you have to stand up and then hit the Y button to activate the menu.
Steady. Spidey.
Mercy killing's a last resort. I'm glad you recognized we had options.
So you see, Boone there appreciates you sparing those guys' lives.
It's good, I'm glad. He's doing a very good job helping us right now.
Yeah, Boone said, mercy killing is a last resort. I'm glad you see that you have had other options.
Vilified for your overwhelmingly monstrous behavior, you have become vilified by the community. Oh, but just see, the Kaiser's Legion, though, right? The people who have slaves?
Yes.
So it's not that bad of a, it's not that big of a deal. Okay. We're fine. Oh, yes. We became so vilified, we got doubly vilified.
For Sen and for Zebo, of course.
Oh man, and here I wanted to be on the winning side. You've ruined it, shit.
I don't mind ruining it. Okay. Alright, I think they're safe now. We can leave.
Bad
don't worry
guys
about
dealt
them.
with.
You need to make your way back up to the camp.
Okay. Well, wasn't there 4 of them?
No, there was only 3.
Oh, okay. We're fine then. Let's go, everyone. I don't think there's any more danger, so we can run.
This one looks pretty tough.
Spotted.
Boone, help! Boone! Thank you, Boone.
Bad guys dealt with.
Lied to me, stealth suit. You said they were all taken care of. There were more of them. A warning would have been nice,
We
Boone.
won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
What is this?
Sen, that's just something that is put in the middle of roads so that cars can see them.
Oh. Okay. No more mines, though.
There are no more mines. Hurry up.
Mission accomplished.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Howdy. What's the word?
Looks like I was able to get a few of the hostages alive.
I have to admit, I didn't think you could do it. Guess that makes me the sap and you the hero. I'm not authorized to pay for contract work, but here's something for the effort, and I'll make sure everyone hears about what you did. Thanks.
Hello.
Yay! Oh, thank goodness.
So you did it. You saved the soldiers.
We won't go quietly.
You know, you didn't have to kill them. He's the sap, you're the hero. What a happy ending. Now, chat, I did all of that already. And so I'm going to reload my profile where I did everything better, of course. But I just wanted you guys to see, I also saved all those soldiers by using stealth. And We're gonna reload this save now, which is a little in the future, but basically that's all that happened. We still have Boone here. So yeah, let's continue on with the story.
Yippee!
So Bandit did it without taking damage, I assume, but then Sid just walked on top of a mine and got himself blown up.
I didn't see it. It was dark out.
Uh-huh.
To be fair, Zebo, that particular explosive is very difficult to identify.
Okay, right there.
Would have been a disaster because of the age of the train and the scarcity of the replacement parts.
Welcome to the Dinobite gift shop. My name's Cliff. If you're here for the T-Rex figurines, you're just in time. There's still a few left.
What do you sell here?
Well, there's T-Rex figurines, of course. That's our bread and butter. We also have an assortment of the Repcon factory souvenirs, rockets, things of that nature.
What about supplies and guns? Do you sell those?
Guns? Well, yeah, I guess I might have a few. Darn it, no one ever buys the T-Rexes. Sure thing. Have a look.
Hey, but have you considered making T-Rex guns? I think people would buy that quite a bit. Not only is it a nice souvenir, but man, you could blow someone's head off with it. He's not understanding the market value of something like that. You gotta get yourself into the economics. They've said alone. I'll do that as soon as you guys leave me alone with the water.
So, you were in a gang? Were they tough?
Were they tough? I was in the cons, man. It doesn't get any badder.
What was your tour with the NCR like?
Oh, it was great. I wouldn't trade it. Something about that lifestyle, the discipline, seeing new places, making people safe. What's not to like?
So why'd you leave?
Well, I just felt like it was time, you know? Wanted to have a home. Plus, I was up at Camp Golf when Bitter Springs went down. I faked like I was sick to get out of going because I knew some of the people there. But when everybody came back, nobody would tell me what happened, and people would call us murderers sometimes when we showed up to secure towns.
What did happen at Bitter Springs?
I still don't know exactly. Just that a lot of people died who didn't want to be a part of the fighting at all. I don't blame anybody for it. There's so much chaos when you're fighting. You're lucky not to shoot your own guys. But it did take something out of it for me. Just wasn't the same. So when it came time to re-enlist, I just took my papers and walked.
I'm looking for a man in a checkered coat.
Sure, I know him. What do you want with him?
I have a score to settle.
Doesn't surprise me. Guy seemed like he'd do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Probably makes a lot of enemies. Well, listen, I can definitely help you find him, but I've got problems of my own. Maybe we can do a trade. You need my help. There's something I need too.
What do you need?
Novak, it's home for me now. I want that to be for good. I like it here, and I've left too many homes behind. But the only resource we got here is junk. Without that, people wouldn't have anything to trade. They'd all have to leave. We get most of it up the road from the old rocket test site, but a bunch of ghouls showed up one day and took it over. We can't get in there now.
Why don't you deal with it?
I would, but I've got to watch the road. Caesar's Legion has been taking territory just east of here. They took Nelson. If we let our guard down, they might attack. All it takes for the Legion is for them to sense weakness.
What needs to be done?
Well, they gotta go, or this will be a ghost town before long. Doesn't matter to me what you do. As long as the ghouls are out of there, that's good enough for me.
Okay, I'll see what can be done about it.
It'd mean a lot to me.
Oh yeah, wouldn't want them sensing weakness. As soon as they catch whiff that the shop here is only trying to sell T-Rexes, they're gonna be like, wow, they've really fallen off. Time to take them over. Slave the entire population.
So I forgot to do this before, but this guy asked us to check on that ranger station, and we found a note there that I did not play for the chat or for him, so here we go.
Oh, yes, let's hear it.
This is a message to the NCR from the Legion. We are coming for you. Run, and we will catch you. Hide, and we will find you. No matter what you do, you are all going to die. We took one of the women alive.
Oh, man.
What's new?
The NCR aren't leaving anonymous warning messages and threats. They're not cool, but the Legion's cool. What's the deal here? Why are we at the losing side?
Well, we'll still have an opportunity to pick a side later. For now, we're just trying to get by.
Okay.
So, he wants us to take out the ghouls at the Repcon test site.
Yes, and that way they can actually, hopefully, be able to trade more things than just T-Rex figurines.
We have Boone with us, of course.
He'll make short work of this.
So I took the liberty of clearing out the first part of the building here so that we could get through this easier on stream. I already looted everything.
Well, that's good. Makes it easier. Boone?
Did you seriously just walk in a bear trap?
He did, and then he walked around the corner, and then walked up to us, acting like it had never even happened. He was coming from a different direction.
Yeah, I guess he was pretty embarrassed about that.
He came from a different direction that was physically impossible for him to have walked from. Just so that he could prove that he's way cooler than he actually is.
It's a real Leon moment.
I mean, I can respect it.
Yeah, this place is a nightmare to navigate. I don't even fully understand the direction that we're supposed to go.
It's a complete maze.
And judging by that T-Rex building, I doubt looking at the outside would help navigate this place at all. It probably defies the laws of physics, too.
You're probably right. Alright, here we go. This is where we're supposed to be.
Ooh. A nice staircase here. Where's it gonna go? Kinda dark and spooky. Better not be any jump scares.
All right, Smoothskin. I'm letting you in. You better watch yourself. I'll sure as hell be watching you.
Oh, well, thank you. So they're just inviting us in.
God, but are you ugly. Get upstairs and talk to Jason before I throw up just from looking at you.
Where can I find Jason?
The Great One can be found upstairs. Don't think about wasting his time. He's very important. You should feel lucky to be granted some of his time.
He talking like a monster, but he don't look like a monster, Bennett.
What do you mean he's talking like a monster? We haven't seen any ghouls that talk.
Really? Ghouls don't talk?
Hello. Sorry,
Cool.
we don't talk to outsiders. Talk to Jason if you have business here.
Jason will deliver us from the pain of this world.
They talk like that.
Ugh. Now you got something in the throat. I haven't drunk water in years.
Well, yeah, that's the point. And what this game is doing is they're making a joke. That first guy we talked to has the same voice as all of the ghouls, despite the fact that he is not a ghoul.
Yeah, they just don't have water in this place. That must be the reason.
Hey.
They're all dehydrated. That's why their skin is so dry.
Actually, their skin is falling apart because of the radiation.
Oh!
Hello, Wanderer. Please forgive us our humble surroundings. Our true home awaits us in the far beyond. Have you come to help us complete the great journey?
Well, ramen time, I found the cult. Who are you?
I am Jason Bright, the prophet of the great journey. All the ghouls you see here are members of my flock.
Your last name is Bright? That's funny.
An auspicious name, don't you think? It was mine before I became as I am now. Before the Great War, even. Truly does the Creator author a destiny for each and every one of us.
So you see, Zebo, ghouls are actually able to live for hundreds of years. So this guy was alive before all the nukes fell and the world became irradiated. That's how he became a ghoul, of course. So he was alive 200 years ago.
My goodness. That's how long he's been living, and he never bothered to get a shirt with a sleeve that worked?
Now, now you're starting to ask the real questions. Why is he wearing rags? Is it because he's showing off the glowing parts of his body to make himself the greater leader? Well,
I certainly would if I had RGB lighting like that.
I'm sure you would, Zebo. So tell me about the Great Journey.
We wish to escape the barbarity of the wasteland, especially the violence and bigotry of its human inhabitants. The Creator has promised to my flock a new land, a place of safety and healing, a paradise in the far beyond. Preparations for the Great Journey were nearly complete when the demons appeared.
Tell me...
Someone had an accident with the Green Mountain Dew. I think that's a correct assessment, MD.
Tell me more about these demons. Also, when you say Green Mountain Dew, there's really only one kind of Mountain Dew that'll do that to you. It's called Mountain Dew Zero Sugar.
The demons appeared from nowhere. Except it might be more accurate to say they never actually appeared at all. The demons are invisible. Where one of them stands, the most one sees is the air shimmering, like sunlight on water. They set upon us as we were on our way to worship one morning. We had just entered the basement. My flock fought bravely and killed a few, but at such cost. Nearly half of us died or went missing. The rest of us retreated up here. One of the demons raved at us, but they have not tried to attack us since. Still, their demonic presence brought all progress towards the Great Journey to a standstill. But now you have come. Once again, the Creator has sent a human to help us across a seemingly insurmountable obstacle.
So, all those bright followers that we saw dead out in the wasteland, that was this guy's, people.
See, so what's the deal with that? Why were they all dead? It's because they got attacked? But weren't they, like, scattered all over the place?
Yeah, he said most of them, half of them are safe here, but the other half either died or had escaped and went missing, were scattered throughout the wasteland.
And then they died.
Yeah, then they died. So you say one of the demons raved at you?
Yes, over the intercom. Threats of death should we step outside. Guarantees of safety should we stay locked away. It went on for hours, and did not always make sense. But that was the first day only. Since then, silence. Will you drive away the demons, Wanderer?
Went on for hours, not really making any sense. Yeah, that sounds like Zebo.
Ah!
MK Ram says, what demons host a rave?
No, well, they got the RGB lighting. That's impressive. I guess they were jealous that he had the RGB lighting on his body. They didn't need any glowing sticks for it.
Demon rave be like...
Yeah, that dubstep must go hard.
I'll take care of the demons for you.
Praise the Creator. Bless you, Wanderer. Bless us all. As soon as the underground has been rid of demons, preparations for the Great Journey can resume.
Alright, so, he wants us to take care of some demons. I'm sure Boone can handle that.
Absolutely.
Hey there.
They're all gonna be dead before their glow sticks can even hit the ground. And after that, we gotta get them some water, cause man, they are dehydrated.
Hey Zebo, can I pull up some music?
Absolutely! It would certainly ease my mind from the dreadful ambiance that we're hearing now. It's quite spooky. Oh boy, I'm excited.
Yeah, apologize for the wait. Just had to find the right song. So we gotta find our way to the basement, and I'm sure we'll be able to hear the rave when we get to the basement door.
Oh boy, they're in the basement. They're raving down there. Where's the Scooby Gang when you need them? Zoinks right here. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm sure Shaggy would make quick work of the demons.
Oh, no kidding.
Like, you picked the wrong day to be a demon, dude!
Okay, now you're sounding like an exasperated, like Morty now or something. It's morphing into something horrible.
Well, the voice for Shaggy and Morty from Rick and Morty are actually very similar.
Really? They both have that nervous quality to them, where they say words like "oh gee" and "no," or whatever.
I hate navigating this place so much.
Oh, MK Ram had a good idea. All right, gang, let's split up and look for clues. Yeah, can't we tell Boone to look for it too?
I think this is where we're supposed to go because the lighting, usually video games use light to indicate where you're supposed to go.
Yeah, that's pretty smart.
Wow, look at that. Just follow the light. Thank you, game.
Exactly. You need to follow the light, man. Lights are very good.
Hey, Zeba, do you hear something?
Oh. Oh dear.
Dark in here. If you want to use a scope, I can spot through. Keep you on target.
They definitely are having a rave down here. Where are you? Oh! Oh no! No! Back! He's even got a rave stick! No wonder he's so angry. It won't even light up! And the music does go hard, though. Man, they got a good taste in music, these demons.
Had to have the rave lighting, you know?
Yeah, because all of their lights went down. That's why they're so upset. They're so jealous of that one girl who had the light built in. It's a good thing he didn't notice us. We're too sneaky. And the music's too loud. It's disguising our presence. Oh, no!
You're mine.
All right, let's see who's behind this cult. Ed Sheeran! Why would Ed Sheeran be the guy behind the cult? How does that make any sense? Isn't he that weirdo with the orange hair or something? I think he makes really bad music or something like that.
Company.
Suppose if you do make bad music, you gotta start a cult to be relevant somehow.
We made it.
They really do have rave sticks on the floor.
I know, but they don't light up! They lost all of their lights. They're so angry. Not even be able to speak English. If they could, they'd probably be asking us, can you fix my rave light for me?
it makes complete sense now. Explains it in Velma style. Yeah, Velma just starts explaining how it makes complete sense that Ed Sheeran was behind the cult all along. The slow motion with the music.
Oh man, that goes so hard. They all dead already?
I think so.
Hardly a fight.
Well, me and Boone are real demon hunters. Yeah, I think the rave's over, guys. You're all dead.
Kind of embarrassing. They forgot to put it on loop.
Come and get it, you big dumb. Hey, you're not one of those things out there. Who the hell are you?
Jason sent me down here to get rid of the demons.
And I bet he told you it's the Creator's will for you to risk your ass instead of him, right? Well, good luck with that. I'd give you a hand, but no thanks. I may look like a corpse, but I'm partial to living.
How did you end up trapped down here?
First off, I'm not trapped. This was a tactical choice, alright? I'm no match for those things out there. So I found a good defensive position, and I've been defending it, right? Oh, who am I fooling? I'm trapped. Name's Harland. Pleased to meet you. What happened was, I was escorting folks down to work when those things attacked us. Most of the fight was upstairs, but some folks panicked and made for the basement, and I went after them. Well, turns out there were even more of those bastards down here than upstairs, and things went to shit fast. I couldn't find the others, so I fell back to this room and set up a nice little kill zone. End of story.
Another job well done by the mystery gang. Batman? Jeepers, Ramen. No, it's Batman. Yeah, he does sound like that a little bit.
How have you survived?
I'm not delicate. Radroach meat for protein. Condensation off the pipes for water. And I do my business over in the far corner. I wouldn't say it's been comfy.
I suppose Batman has been dehydrated this whole time. You know, it also reminds me of this other character. I forgot what his name was, but yeah, I don't know, he looked like a ninja, had like a sword or something, and he was talking about like boo-womps or something like that.
Zeba, if you ever bring that up again, I'll destroy you. Anyway, you don't look like the other ghouls from Bright's group.
Guess the outfit gives that away, huh? I never did buy into that religious mumbo-jumbo with the robes and all that shit. It gets lonely out in the wastes, okay? And I don't have to tell you that Bright's group has got some fine-looking ghoulettes in it. Or maybe I would have to tell you. Anyway, I helped them out, and they kept me supplied with ammo and pleasant company.
You know, that's something Barbosa also talks about. Pleasurable company. But, so he's kind of like Barbosa, this Harlan guy. So, how can I help you get out of this room?
Huh. Well, you're polite. I'll give you that. If this was just between you and me, I'd do as you ask. But it's not. I had a friend with me when those mutant bastards came out of nowheres. She panicked and ran the wrong direction. Further into the basement. She's probably dead. But I ain't leaving until I know for sure. I'd have gone looking myself, except I wouldn't last a minute out there. You, on the other hand, seem pretty resourceful. Find my friend, and I'll get out of your way.
Alright, I'll try and find your friend.
Thanks. Let me know what you find out. Here's hoping she's okay.
He's just like, Rachel!
Yes. Why are one of the dialogue options saying that we have to kill him?
Because killing him is just, you know, something we could choose to do. I don't know why you would, though. It's why it's very important to read all the dialogue options before you select them.
I think it'd be fun to play a game where we just close our eyes and click a random button, Bennett.
I'm sure you would, Zebo.
Think of the chaos that could ensue from that. Oh, it'd be so fun. Like we spin a wheel and we're like, answer 1, 2, or 3. We just pick based on that. Whole chance. We'll see if the wheel is feeling merciful or not. It's justice for Gotham. Yes, and he wants Rachel too. I don't like these ominous noises.
You can play the rave music again if you want.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yes, I love this music.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there she is. Rachel's fine. She's just sleeping.
Return to Harlan and let him know the bad news. Alright, but we're gonna do it with music.
Oh, sorry, Harlan. It seems that she's just sleeping right now, but I'm sure she'll wake up eventually.
Oh.
Lord, why do you dance?
I should see if there's some valuable keepsake on her that he'll treasure for sentimental value.
Oh, sure, why not?
Just...
She had nothing!
Well, that's how you know he loved her, because she had nothing, and he loved her anyway.
Sleeping like Sleeping Beauty? Yeah, you just gotta kiss her, Batman. Don't worry, it'll be fine. Just a little eepy, exactly, MK Ram. Well, tell me you lost already.
Always, Evo.
You're here.
Did you find my friend?
Eepy?
Yes, unfortunately.
I see. Well, spare me the details. Damn it. I'm gonna miss that crooked yellow smile. Alright. You did your part, so I'll do mine. Look around up here if you want. I'm gonna make a break for topside.
Do it while dancing.
I don't know. I don't feel like he'll be amused by the fact that we're continuing to play the music of the people who killed his friend.
Come on, Chad. Don't be like that. This is great music. His friend died, but now you just gotta dance the pain away. It'll be fine.
Alright, you can stop the music.
Oh, fine. I was enjoying that.
There's just one last demon we have to take care of.
Another one? Ooh, very nice. Oh, hello.
Antler says you are the one killing my kin. Antler says you must die.
Who's Antler?
All mine.
You sure we can't talk this out? I really like your music. No, you shot Antler! Now he has to kill you. Aww.
If you're interested, we could, you can always, on your own time, look up the conversation with this guy, because you can talk to him, and, oh, he's cradling Antler when he dies.
Oh, he loved Antler, and you killed him. What do you mean we could have talked to him instead of killing him?
Yeah, if, you know, we had snuck around all the demons instead of fighting them, we could have talked to him. Oh, whoa. I just fell into the floor.
There's a hidden trap door. There's a basement within the basement.
A sub-basement.
Oh my goodness, it's a whole tunnel system and everything. Well, don't tell me there's gonna be a sewer system too with a killer croc.
You know, I think we need more music.
Oh yeah. It's the grief away, yes.
But yeah, you can find out that what the Nightkin were after were stealth boys. There was supposed to be a shipment of them in this area.
Oh, I see. They want to be invisible.
Yep, and that's why Jason thought they were demons, because they were attacking them while invisible. Anyway, so I guess we just gotta report to Jason that all the demons have been taken care of.
The demons. You want to see if the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are down there? I mean, with all the radiation going around, I wouldn't be surprised if a turtle was affected by it. Probably would look like Bayonetta or something.
My time has come.
And we saw all that green goo. I mean, isn't that what they have in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle universe? They call it ooze or something.
You did good, Smooth Skin. Never thought I'd get out of that room. Later.
Yeah. Mr. Bright, sir? You around here? Can't miss him.
Is the way clear?
The demons are gone.
Praise the Creator, and bless you, Wanderer. The way is clear. I will lead my flock through the basement to the sacred site. I hope you will come find us there, Wanderer. There is much to be done.
Well, he's certainly excited. He's just running for it.
Wanderer.
Okay, I hate when the game does that, because I answered his question, but I wanted to ask him more questions.
Oh, and you basically ended the conversation with that. Why are you looking over here? He's going to be in the same spot. He's going to be down here. See, there he is.
Is the way clear?
Okay, I will answer that question, but first, answer my questions. What is the far beyond?
I have glimpsed it only in visions, Wanderer, but what I have seen is truly miraculous. It is a place of light and healing, and I know in my soul that my flock will be safe there.
So there is a fan theory that the place that he's going, the Far Beyond, is a location in another Fallout game, Fallout 4, which is called the Glowing Sea. This is because ghouls are actually healed by radiation, not damaged by it like normal humans are. So if you go to a place that's heavily irradiated, it will actually be a place of healing for Jason Bright.
That's what this glowing sea is. It's just a bunch of RGB lighting?
Radiation.
All right. Very fancy.
So what's the deal with the human you let in?
You're referring to Chris. I doubt you had much luck if you tried telling him that he's human. We had the same discussions when he first appeared, and the same lack of success. He believes he is one of us. Soon enough we realized that Chris was a gift from the Creator. He is integral to the success of the Great Journey.
Yeah, but if he goes with you, he'll die from radiation.
That's the irony.
Oh, no.
They got outfitted pretty quickly. Aren't those the harness suits?
Not quite.
All right, let's see who's actually behind this cult. Sans Undertale. Oh my goodness.
You want to be familiar with that, aren't you, Bandit?
Yeah, what are you gonna beat Sans Undertale, by the way?
Well, I wouldn't want to fight Sans because I like Sans.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't have anything to do with the fact that I wouldn't be able to beat him.
I waited to speak with you one last time before I descended to the launch pad, Wanderer. I want you to know that we will remember for all eternity how you delivered us to the threshold of the Great Journey. Our preparations are nearly complete, but the rockets that will carry us to salvation are yet missing vital components. If you would still help us, Wanderer, speak to Chris. He can tell you what is missing. There is no way that we can thank you enough, Wanderer. Your arrival here was a blessing. We will remember you always.
Are you seriously going to make your great journey on those rockets?
Yes. The rockets will convey us to our promised land in the far beyond. Vision upon vision has confirmed it.
Those rockets will convey you and your flock straight into the ground.
I understand your concerns, friend, and I thank you for voicing them. But the Creator's will for us has been made manifest.
Let's talk about Chris.
After all that you have done for us, I suppose you deserve to know everything. When Chris came to us, we tried to convince him that he was human. But this only angered him. He seemed lost. We decided to let him stay with us for a few days, over the course of which we learned that his technical skills far surpassed our own. It became clear that the Creator had sent him to us to ensure the success of the Great Journey. Huh? Equally clear was that Chris should labor in blessed ignorance of his humanity, and his inability to make the journey himself. It is no coincidence that two humans have been vital to the success of the Great Journey. It is my belief that the Creator sent you and Chris to expiate the sins of your kind against mine. Your redeemers both.
So you're going to leave Chris behind?
Such is the Creator's will. Vision upon vision has shown me that, were Chris to accompany us, he would die in minutes. The radiation around the launch pad alone would kill Chris in minutes. The radioactivity of the far beyond is much stronger.
Wow, you really pulled the wool over his eyes.
I take no pleasure in hiding the truth from Chris, but it is the Creator's will to which I must submit.
Goodbye, Jason.
There is no way that we can thank you enough, Wanderer. Your arrival here was a blessing. We will remember you, always.
Jason says that I am to cooperate with you on the final tasks necessary to launch the Great Journey.
He's very smug. We haven't picked this up before, but he just was talking to us with his eyes closed.
Ooh, he's in for a really bad surprise.
So what do you do here, Chris?
I'm the Flock's resident engineer. I've always been good with machines. Jason says the Great Journey would have been impossible without me. Of course, my skills aren't much use unless I have the right materials. That's where you come in.
So the Great Journey will use those rockets?
Obviously. It's taken months, but I've nearly got them in working order. Soon they'll take us to the far beyond. I was skeptical at first, of course, being a man of science. But Jason is certain, and I believe in Jason.
Sen, are you alright? And, how can I help?
I was close to completing work on the rockets before we were driven into hiding on the top floor. 2 components were missing. A quantity of isotope 239 igniting agent, and a set of thrust control modules. The igniting agent is highly radioactive and decays quickly. That's why we can't use the drums that leak down on the launch pad. It's no longer potent enough. I need you to find an intact, shielded container of the igniting agent. As for the thrust control modules, they were custom built for these rockets. They won't even launch without them.
Yeah, I'm fine, Bandit. I just noticed the cable was a little loose after Zero had been continually kicking it throughout this entire stream.
Cough. I don't know what you mean.
I'll track down the igniting agent.
Very well. We don't need a huge amount. 2 to 3 liters should be enough.
Can you give me any tips on my current task?
Repcon has been ransacked so many times by scavengers, it's hard to know where the components might turn up. If they turn up. Jason has mentioned some industrial ruins to the east that are supposed to be highly radioactive.
Oh, you poor ignorant man.
Zebo, what is it, Ramatine?
So where are we gonna find atomic fuel?
Wow, they got an exit right to the outside. If anyone wanted to come in here and ambush them, it'd be really easy for them to do so and destroy all the rockets.
We seem to have a good reputation with the NCR, but I doubt if they even had that, they would give it to us. They can barely give us compensation for helping them in the first place.
I don't know if you know, but since Jeannie May passed, I've been keeping an eye on her properties for her. I think it's time we gave everything back to you, so take this key and make yourself at home at our motel. It'll open the room on the 2nd floor, closest to the lobby. Hope it suits you.
Well, that's cool. I got a little house.
Yeah, Jeannie May. Yeah, it's crazy what happened to her. Real unfortunate. Do they know what we did?
No, they don't know what we did, and we didn't do anything. Boone did.
Of course, yeah, we didn't lead her to her death.
So tell me about the souvenir rockets.
They're scale replicas of the real thing. Very detailed. Got a liquid in them that makes them glow. From what I hear, Repcon used to give them out on tours of their HQ up in Henderson. But I guess they had to stop after the first few kids thought they were filled with Nuka-Cola and drank it down. The papers had a name for the condition and everything. They called it the Repcon Shakes. Those were bad times for Robco.
So how did they end up here?
Well, they unloaded what they had left on the Dinobite as a tax write-off, but that was before my time. Plenty of demand for them, seeing as how they're one-of-a-kind collector's items, but I might still have some in back.
Is there any radioactive material in your rocket souvenirs?
Well, I don't really know. Would that sour you on buying one if it did?
No, actually. I'm looking for radioactive material. I'd like to buy all of your remaining rocket souvenirs.
Really? I never thought I'd see the day. I mean, the day I'd part with them for such an incredibly low price, with so many other offers flooding in. But I like you. I think maybe it's time. All that's left is in the storage room here. You can buy the key from my store.
No one has bothered to check if it was irradiated or not, or if anyone's getting radiation poisoning or anything like that.
No, nobody wants to buy a toy. That's the problem here.
Right. Or T-Rex souvenirs, for that matter.
Barter 30, you don't have any offers for the rockets. You'd be lucky to get money at all.
Okay, I admit it. They've been collecting dust since before I got here. You can have them dirt cheap. Sure thing. Have a look.
So, some kids drank it down thinking it was soda. Sounds like something Zeba would do.
Oh, come on. If it was green and glowing like they said, I would drink it too. I mean, that sounds pretty good. It's their fault for making it look so appetizing.
So 11 caps, and I can buy this.
That's pretty cheap, I would assume.
Come back soon now.
Yes, it's dirt cheap, like he said.
Oh.
I'm picking up rads.
These look pretty appetizing, Bandit. It's a shame if we drank them.
We got 50 T-Rex souvenirs in here. Got another 50 there, and another 50 there.
Oh, wait, we weren't buying those, so we're taking those as an extra, aren't we?
I have no need to do that, but look at these little tiny rockets. Isn't it funny? These are little replicas of the rockets that Jason wants to use. And I'm going to collect them because we can actually use the radioactive material inside these rockets as fuel for the big rocket. Isn't that hilarious?
Yeah, I'm just kind of confused as to why, like, Robco made these, right?
Yep, Robco made them.
So why did they, from a business standpoint, think, oh, it'd be easier to irradiate these so that they glow green instead of just getting green lights and putting them inside? Not only is it a health risk, but I imagine it's a more expensive process to do that.
It might be more expensive, but then you got to remember all that nuclear waste just kind of sits around in disposal facilities, not really doing anything. So Robco was probably like, hey, United States government, you know all those nuclear weapons that you make and all the radioactive waste that comes from it? Well, why don't we buy that radioactive waste from you that's not doing anything otherwise?
That's assuming they don't produce enough of that waste themselves, and they just use it instead of disposing of it. Repurpose waste, can't let it go to waste.
Yeah, so basically, why would you need RGB lighting inside of the toy when you can just stuff all this radioactive waste that hasn't been doing anything inside of it?
Exactly, man, that's smart, you know? That's what I would do if I had a company.
Yes, and then you'd get sued for it.
Oh.
The Repcom shakes from when kids were drinking the radioactive material because they thought it was Nuka-Cola.
It does look pretty appetizing. I mean, come on, why don't humans have drinks that glow like that? It's not fair.
This might be a risky play, but I want to try and find that little hole in the ground.
Really? Do you remember where it was?
No.
I'll tell you right now. You're going the wrong way. Wasn't near any sort of building or anything. It was like in a ravine. Don't you have any visual memory, Bennett?
A ravine?
Yeah, it was it was kind of like in like a weird place. Point is, there were nothing industrial around it. It was just like the ground, and there was bushes around. So don't go near any buildings, because that would be incorrect. At least that's what I remember. Oh, so there's a marker for it?
I suppose. I thought the marker was leading me to the building, but I guess it's leading me to the hole.
Wow, that's crazy. The hole is away from the building, like Zebo said. If you just listen to Zebo, you wouldn't have to do that.
Do you want to go to the Shadow Realm?
Nope. But see, I told you it was like in a ravine. Look, it's literally a ravine. Oh. If you ever need directions, Bandit, go to Zebo. Zebo understands where things are. Zebo has very good visual memory.
Have you found the components we discussed?
How about these rocket souvenirs? The stuff inside glows.
Yes, that's Isotope 239, all right. And there's enough here to launch the rockets. Now all I need is the thrust control modules.
Wait, you only needed 5? I've been carrying around like 50.
I guess we'll keep them as souvenirs for ourselves. Preferably in a separate room so that we don't get radiated ourselves.
Can you give any tips on my current task?
Scavengers wouldn't know the value of the modules just by looking at them. If you know any junk dealers in the area, I'd start there.
It's one of those helmets there. Can you take it?
I could, yeah.
Does it help us with anything? Does it have like radiation reduction or something?
It does, but I'm just trying to drop all these rockets.
We're gonna take it with us so we can drink it for later.
No, of course not.
But if you have that helmet that prevents radiation poisoning, then you'll be okay.
Oh, I didn't have 50. I had 100.
That's a good number. You should keep them all.
Quest items cannot be removed from your inventory.
Oops. Wait, that means you can't get rid of them at all, like you can't put it anywhere, can you?
Yes, that's correct.
Wait, it's in your inventory forever?
Yep.
Oh.
That adds to the weight, I'm assuming?
I would assume so.
That's really unfortunate. We only needed 5. Quest items can't be removed. They should have programmed it so that you could remove all of them except for 5. But if you had given it to him, then it would have let you get rid of them. That's crazy. Wow.
I'll probably just do all this again off stream and fix everything.
Right.
So we need to go to a junk trader because they wouldn't know the value of these sensor modules or whatever it is we're collecting.
I see. So we were basically told to scam someone.
Yep.
Just a normal day in the wasteland.
If we can scan them, that would be preferable. We gotta keep those bottle caps. Be funny if you could trade those rockets, but I probably can't. It's a quest item or whatever. You just go to like the local town and you're like, "Here, kids, drink up!" And then anyone who didn't know their history would die. That's a good way to sort out the population, right, Bandit?
Hey.
Problem with us trespassing?
Hi there. I'm Old Lady Gibson, or so they tell me. I've got odds and ends for sale, and I'm pretty good at fixing things, too. You might have noticed the very large building just north of here. That's Helios 1. The NCR runs the place, so it's off limits to prospectors.
Do you have any thrust control modules from Repcom in stock?
As it so happens, I do have some thrust modules, but they're expensive. 500 caps worth of expensive.
Oh man, we can't pull the wool over her eyes.
So I have a couple different options here, but you're gonna cut the price to $250 because I'm just that charming, right? Or $250 caps unless you think you'll find another buyer soon for such specialized parts. And then there's a lady killer option here, but I'm not gonna do that. So let's just go with
That seems very out of character, Bannon.
Yeah, let's go with the barter option.
Fair enough. It's not like anyone's ever wanted to buy them before. 250 caps it is. Pleasure doing business with you. So, you're back. Now...
I can't sell the rockets.
Just as I was afraid. Oh.
Another satisfied customer.
Understands the value of these wonderful rockets. Set these cars up like that. They do it just for a landmark or something?
I guess so.
No, ban it, stop it. Where are you going? It's that way. There you go. At this rate, I'm gonna have to be a GPS bandit.
We're all doomed if Zebo was a GPS.
Just driving in your car and I say, make it a legal left turn! Now!
I found the thrust control modules.
Indeed you did. And they seem to be in excellent condition.
The rockets are set to go, right?
Yes. I'll tell Jason that the great journey can begin.
It can, but not
We
for
have
you.
everything we need to launch the rockets, Jason. The great journey can begin.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Everyone seems to be suited up except for you, Jake, buddy.
All. May the Creator guide my words and help me speak true. The Almighty Creator has seen fit to answer our prayers. The time has come for us to board the rockets and begin the great journey. Though it may seem that all humans despise us, the Creator has seen fit to instruct us differently. The journey ahead would have been impossible if not for the intercession of two human friends. One new, the other a long, abiding companion. To our new friend, we say thanks, and promise never to forget how we cleared from our path the demons who sought to stay our journey. But to Chris, we owe more than thanks. Chris, you have made this great journey a reality. From this moment forward, you will be remembered as the saint of the great journey. We shall never forget you. I ask that you forgive us, Chris, and give us your blessing, and we bestow ours upon you. Seekers, board the rockets. Take your seats. The great journey awaits. To the promised land we go. To the far beyond.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Did you hear him? My God, you were right all along. I'm no ghoul. They were just using me.
Shame if you sabotage the rocket.
They'd take you if they could, Chris, but you'd die.
And dying would be worse than this? Used up and thrown away like garbage?
They're gonna revere you for a long time.
Oh, so I've redeemed the human race, is that it? What a crock. The human race can't stand me.
That's not true, Chris. You're alright.
So, you want me to accompany you on your adventures across the wasteland, is that it?
No, but there's a little town called Novak down the road.
Life among humans again? That's what you're suggesting? I guess it's the only chance I've got. Maybe it'll be different this time. I was never a saint before. I can't believe I'm agreeing to this, but I'll give it a try. You go launch the rockets. I'm on my way to Novak.
If they could get you a glass of water, buddy, you need it! Turn left! But it's telling you to turn left off a cliff exactly around this time. Only the best instructions from the Zebo GPS system. To think about it. Where did he go?
He went to Novak, and also I think I'm supposed to go through the facility again.
He said that you need to launch the rockets, right?
Yeah, so I have to go to the control room.
Oh.
I really hope that after this quest is over, I'll be able to get rid of the rockets, because that would be stupid.
Yes, they could program it as soon as the quest is over, you can get rid of them. That would be nice.
Because if that's not the case, I'm going to have to do all of this again off stream.
Would be unfortunate. But, yeah, rockets. I know this is like a weird alternate universe, but, how do rockets land? I don't think they're supposed to land.
I think you're supposed to parachute out of a rocket with, like, a capsule or something.
Yeah. Yeah, like a part of the rocket detaches and it has a parachute that makes it slowly descend.
Yeah, but, I mean, there was that one rocket that Elon Musk guy made or something that landed, in fact.
Oh, really? Huh.
Sen, you were the one to tell me about that.
It's been a while. It's been a good while.
I don't know where to go. This is frustrating.
You let Zemo show you the way. I'm sure I can remember where it is in a building where everything looks the same.
Yeah, it's often said about this game that Obsidian, the people who made it, they're pretty good at making... They're really, really bad at level design, but since they can't make the level, like, easy to navigate, they just make it look like a real building.
Yeah.
So whereas Bethesda dungeons kind of have an unrealistic loop around because it's better for gameplay, Obsidian leans into making it like an actual structure that makes sense.
Except when it doesn't, and the outside of the building doesn't match the inside.
Whatever.
And suffering from memory loss? Yeah, I know.
I've just been very overwhelmed with Winsler stuff, okay? That's a conversation about Elon Musk a little while ago isn't exactly the first thing on my mind.
Was Elon Musk the one to launch the rocket to and from space and land back down? Is he the one who owns that big company?
SpaceX? Yes, he does.
No, I thought it was like the forest, like the Amma something forest.
What? I don't remember that.
Oh, this is so irritating.
We'll find it eventually.
Okay, so I have to be inside the building. It's telling me to go where I was.
Calm down, Bandit. We'll fight it in a second here. You can always take out your anger on the control system and blow it up. I'd like to see them try to fly with a damaged navigation system. I mean, if you're gonna do this all over again anyway, you might as well give it a shot. See what happens if they crash and burn.
Well, we don't know that I'm gonna do it all over again anyway.
That's what saving is for. You know? The NPCs when you quick save.
Okay, I found it.
Time to sabotage this! What much music found if they had a soundtrack? They seem to have forgotten to open the door! Oh no! They're dying in there! They're dying! It's gonna launch it at the ceiling! Oh no! Oh no! Fame gained for killing them! Don't they realize they didn't get to go anywhere because the door was closed and they crashed in there? They're all dead!
But can I drop the stupid items? No, I can't. Okay, that's it. Okay, alright.
Calm down, Bandit. It's gonna be okay, alright?
The console displays a wealth of information concerning the projected trajectory of the rockets. What do you wish to do? Set the rockets to crash into one another.
Yes! Yes! Let's do it! So first they crash into the ceiling, and now they're gonna crash into each other. Oh, I can't wait. Let's see it.
I'm so angry about this.
They're gonna open the door, right?
Nope.
No! They died in there! The end! Why are we idolized by the community? We killed them!
By Novak, who wanted us to get rid of the ghouls any means necessary.
Oh! So, even if we go for the bad ending, at least they'll still be happy. Oh my goodness.
So Novak wanted us to get rid of the ghouls, and now we have done that because they all died inside that container.
Even spread shrapnel around. We kept it self-contained. After we promised that we would help them get off the planet. Oh wow.
It's entirely their fault for not letting me drop these quest items, and also because I had to navigate this building that they had nothing to do with.
That sounds very reasonable, Bandit. The music's gonna stop, right?
No. And I think this is where we'll end the stream.
Oh.
That's so tragic. I love it. You dodged a bullet there, buddy. It doesn't matter if you're not a ghoul and they betrayed you and didn't let you go on the ship. They died. You're the one who's alive now, I know that.
When I go back through and do this again, I will not be so aggravated. I'll calm down, and then I'll do this again, and I'll make sure that they survive. But, yeah, I was really angry about all this.
Understandable, Bandit. There was a lot of nonsense that ensued. And next time you play, you won't get lost, I'm sure.
I really appreciate that we have 2 sets of music playing now.
Yep.
Might as well make it 3-0.
Yeah, you know it.
Blue Moon. Thank you all for being here. We will pick this up next time, and I will have fixed all of these problems.
Yes, thank you for being in the stream, everyone. Bye, Pickle Lizard. Bye, Hot Tub. We'll see you in the next stream, everyone. Woo! We're sick. Oh, helping the whales land one rocket explosion at a time. Oh, see you in the next one, everyone. Goodbye.